So I get back in town yesterday, and then I hear about Nipsey Hussle. And I'm like, really? There's so many things that can be said about this situation. I just may touch on a few. In my opinion, to me, it's obvious that there's a plan. It's obvious that there is a plan set in place for certain agendas. I'll say that. It's to me, now that's just my opinion. If you want to comment on that, feel free to do so. But to me, in my opinion, it's obvious that there is a plan for a certain agenda. Okay. I was just like, really? I mean, I'm not too sure of the entire details regarding the case or regarding his death. However, if it was done by black people, then of course, black people, we have to look at one another, and we have to fix certain things on our own. However, I do want to say that I feel that there is definitely mind control going on. I feel that certain people just have to be under mind control, because just looking at history, looking at the influential people that black people have lost. You go back to Marcus Garvey, Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Tupac, Dr. Sebi, Nipsey Hussle. I mean, all the people that really had some influence. It just seems that they somehow die as soon as the masses start to become aware of them. That's what I'll say about that. And the thing about Nipsey, you may say, oh, well, it was simply just gang violence. Like I said, certain people, I believe mind control is definitely happening in America. That's what I believe. Mind control is definitely happening. Mind control is definitely happening. When you see how certain people act and you watch their actions, it must be mind control, because Nipsey Hussle, he was able to reach a certain audience that needs to be reached right now. So, I believe, I'm not 100% sure of his story or of his journey, because I didn't travel his journey with him. However, I believe he's from the inner city, okay? So, some people may call that the hood. So he was able to reach people from the hood because he was from that. He spoke their language. Me necessarily, I'm from the suburbs. I'm not ashamed to admit I'm from the suburbs. So people from the hood may not necessarily resonate with what I'm saying, or they may not resonate with me, simply because our journeys may have not been similar. However, he was able to reach that audience, and he was on a similar frequency as me. So the frequency that we are on is simply just upliftment and empowerment. So uplifting and empowering people from the hood is really dangerous, simply because people from the hood are the most influential people. People from the hood are the most popular people. People from the hood are the most charismatic people, usually. Because if you just look at how America is, like, most people emulate actions that are done by people from the hood. You know, everybody wants to be from the hood. You know, so if you were to change the paradigm in the hood from, you know, what's popular there, because he was, like I said, he was about empowerment, upliftment. So if you were to start to change the minds of those people in the hood to think for themselves, like to teach people in the hood to think for themselves, that's a huge paradigm shift. So if you're able to do that, then you dictate what America does, because everybody simply just wants to be like people from the hood. So if you're able to change that paradigm from negative to positive, you can really spark a lot of change in the world. You know, that's why you look at Tupac. You know, he would have really been able to change a lot of things. You know, and that's why you still have certain rappers that they also speak about gangbang. They also speak about, you know, shooting people, guns, and this and that, but they're still alive. You know, you look at Lil Wayne. You know, he's still alive. Not knocking Lil Wayne, not condemning Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne's still alive. You know, Nipsey Hussle. I don't listen to rap as of right now. You know, I may listen to certain songs here and there, but I don't listen to rap. But I listened to like a few songs of Nipsey after hearing of his passing, and you know, he was speaking on things like black wealth, black economics, you know, using your mind, manifestation, building yourself up. So when you have things like that, it's kind of like, okay, you know, and then you have people actually paying attention to this guy. It's like, okay, you know, this guy he has too much influence, and he's talking about things that can really change the way things are going. So something may need to be done. So, you know, that's what I'll say about that situation, and I'll stop there. But man, I'm just like, really, like, black people, I mean, come on, like, we really have to think for ourselves. We have to think for ourselves. You know, everyone has to use their mind to think, because it just seems like mind control is happening. Okay? So with that being said, I want to thank you for watching, and I'm sending positive vibes your way.